Jim Widener with Test Products International. Just going to give you a quick walk through the balance program in single plane mode with the TPI Ultra and the 9043 hardware. So as you can see, I got my laser tack right up here, the program, and then my 9043, which magnetically mounts to the machine with the boot. So you can be wirelessly away from the machine and don't have to worry about being too close to it and being in the danger area. So it's very straightforward, easy to use. You just click single plane. As you can see, it popped up right there. I click to the connect to the 9043. Now once I've connected, I can see everything here. I can put in the number of blades on my fan that I'm using. This one has 8 positions on it, so I'm just going to leave that there. And then start your rotor kit. I'm just going to tell it done. And have it take the reading. So now it's sending the input and the speed that I had set for this machine to the device. It's calculating the phase angle, amplitude, and everything, and now it's sending it back to the tablet. Then it gives you, as you can see, we're 0.2 inches per second at 47 degrees. So then at that point, you'll shut your machine off. Then it's going to ask for a trial weight. I'm just using clay, so I'm going to say that I have 10 ounces here. And I'm going to leave my trial weight at 0 and radius at 1. So you can see that was our original right there, the circle out there. So now I just go and take my clay and I turn my rotor here where my phase is, or tape, and I call that 0. Now I'm going to put my trial weight on right here in that position. Then once it's on, you start the machine back up. Now we're going to take our next reading, and this is what's going to calculate our angle and the amount of weight that we need for balancing. Here you can see I went from 47 degrees to 9 degrees, and we're at 15. So now it says my correction weight, I called it 10. It's asking for 16, so I need a little more weight at 311 degrees. I have it set at clockwise rotation. So at this point, if I'm not sure where 311 degrees is, I can click down here on the bottom where it says VR. Then what it's going to do is bring up and it's going to show me the 2 holes where I would put my weight. So I need 15 here and 1 ounce there. So at this point, I'll go back in and move my trial weight where it told me to go to. So it was saying 15 here. So I'm going to grab just a little more weight. And I'll set that right where it calls for. Then I go to my next hole with my 1. This isn't exact because I'm not using a scale, but it should, as we watch there to original, it was wanting us to move roughly 45 degrees, and that's about where we're at. So I'm going to start it. Then I just take the reading. And now it's sending the information back. And if you look at it right here, like I say, I didn't have a scale, but my correction weight, I went from 0.2 inches per second to 0.03 inches per second. So I'm within where I need to be, and you can see we're right in line here, so my angle was just about perfect. I just put a little too much weight on. So if I would have had a scale, I probably would have got it just right. At this point, it's saying I need to basically go opposite with it at 106. I'm just going to go to it and remove just a little bit of weight, and I can retake it. And see if we can get it to 0.02 and call it good. As you can see, we've made balancing very, very easy with this. With having the VR, it kind of takes the guesswork out of, okay, which direction am I going and everything. So as long as you get the right direction in, you're good. As you can see, it went to 0.03, so I needed to remove just a little bit more weight because I'd put too much on in the beginning. So at this point, the balance job's good. You'd move on, and that's pretty much all there is to using the balance program in the Ultra. So as you can see, we've made balancing easy. If you have any questions, contact us at Test Products International. I'm Jim Widener, and this is your basics of single plane balancing with the TPI Ultra.